Hello. Oops. Okay. Let me. Okay, now. Okay. Now I'm okay. Now I can hear myself. Uh, hello, everybody, and welcome to a new video. And this is a different video than those ones you are used to see in this channel, at least for this season. And I'm going to do more videos like that, trying to get inside the game and see some specifics of the game and how we understand them and how we can make them work for ourselves, for our cars better. Today we are going to talk about race start, and okay, we all know, let's go, and we all know that race start is a driver's stat. We see here 79 for Carlos Sainz, 72 for George Russell, but what we see in the race is not only this stat. A race start, maybe when it rides a perfect race start or good race start or fast race start, slow, yes, maybe this result is depends only on this stat. But what our drivers and our car do and what they succeed or not in the first lap, because race start is only for the first lap of the race, is not only all about this stat. There are much more behind this that can make our first lap go well or bad. So first of all, let's understand, because I'm talking with a lot of people and they really haven't understood what race start is. Most of them are confused because, let's go, they press here the question mark and they read enhances driver performance during the opening lap of the race, giving them a better chance to gain positions early on. And many of the players I have talked with, they believe that race start is all about the car going faster and yes, overtaking easily, but going faster and making faster the lap. No. If you go, it has been told by Hutch before the new season, but let's go here, help and support, and it's general game info. Give me 1 minute. Driver stats mean. Okay. Race start. A higher race start stat will give you a boost to your overtaking and defending stats for the first lap of the race. So keep that in mind for those of you that haven't are confused about it. Race start only boosts overtaking and here we are, overtaking and defending stat of our drivers, nothing else. So how can we change this? How can we make our start better? How can we help our drivers? How can we boost our race start? So, of course, we pick, if we want very good race starts, we pick drivers with a good race start stat. But then the first thing we have to do is look at our car setup. This is the main, here is where we're going to do our main changes in order to help our race start. Many times, maybe you have seen your driver or other drivers, your driver, or if you have seen in live streams of all of us content creators, that our driver is doing, it writes perfect start, and he can't overtake, or he overtakes only one driver in the first lap. And sometimes you see we have a good or even a slow race start, and and this driver who had a slow race start may overtake 10 drivers, 10 other cars in the first lap. So is race start not working, or is something else that makes, okay, maybe it says a slow race start, but we can make it better even if it says slow race start. Slow race start means that your driver's race start is not high enough among the other drivers in the grid. But this doesn't mean that we cannot help him have a great first lap. So what we need to do to have a great race start, even if we see slow race start. So first of all, we need to have speed, and by speed, this start doesn't only mean that we have a big high speed, no, a very high top speed, no. Speed includes two attributes: maximum speed, which is our top speed, okay, and acceleration. So if we have, first of all, if we have a big speed start, this means that we have great acceleration, and when we are at the start of the race, when we wait the red lights to turn off and start the race, a car needs the best acceleration that can have in order to reach a top speed and overtake other cars. So if we have a high speed start, we have great acceleration, and combined with the boosted overtaking by the race start, we can gain positions even in the first few meters of the race. Now, speed is, of course, high speed. This means the rest of the lap in the straights, we can reach a very high speed and make easier overtaking other drivers. So speed boosts our first lap, and not only, but it boosts our first lap and it makes it better. Especially acceleration can give us, can do miracles in the first 100 meters of the race. So it's something you have to keep in mind, that you must have high speed start in your car setup in order to help your race start. But it's not only speed, it's cornering too. We want to be faster than other cars. We want our car to be as fast as we can, even without pushing the power unit button. So in the first lap, we will get advantage of the boosted overtaking of our driver. So speed and cornering are very important to be at a high level. If you want to have a good race start, and because we have seen that almost 50% of the race and maybe more depends on our race start, then try your car setup to have the maximum sum of speed plus cornering. When you add speed and cornering to have the maximum result. Many will say, yes, but this will we will lose from this will do the power unit being lower, the power unit stat being lower, and we need it. Okay, look at my setup. If you can see it, cornering, speed, and reliability, and how much lower is power unit. First of all, let's agree that we have not seen the power unit stat if it goes from 131 to 160, making a big difference in the race. So, just having that in mind, we don't care if we sacrifice a little bit of our power unit and have better speed and cornering. And the second reason, sometimes I don't care about so much about power unit stat, is that the power unit recharging is not depending only on this stat. Depends on how we drive, how we race, how well we know to conserve and recharge. So it's not up only to this stat, it's up to our ability to recharge during the race. So we can make it work by learning better by learning better how to recharge the power unit during the race. So you want a better start, you need speed and cornering at its best. Now another thing you need to take in consideration is your tires. Yes, I have seen great race starts even with hard compound, and this could be a result of a good race start and a very good car setup and a very good boost selection. But if you want to have a better race start, you need the fastest compound you can use at the start of the race. Okay, depending on when we start in the grid, maybe we can't choose softs and we have to use mediums or maybe hards. I can understand that. But when you have a viable strategy, a strategy that can work, and you have to choose between you have two strategies and that will work, and you have to choose between starting with softs and with mediums, go with the softs. The compound will make the car faster, so it will help this first lap a lot. Now, finally, the final thing we can do to help our race start, of course, is choosing the best boost we can. And as you can see, my car here, I have lots of cornering and my speed is lacking. So I would easily choose in a fast track, in a speed track, I would easily choose Street Shark or Firework. Why? Because when we want to boost even more our race start, we need a race start boost like Street Shark or Firework, but we also need this to be combined with either speed or cornering. And when we choose speed and when we choose cornering to combine with restart, when we choose Street Shark and when we choose Koopa or when we choose Herald, well, it depends on two things we have to take in consideration. First, it's the track. Let's say we are racing in Japan. Okay, there is no need for speed to boost our speed there. The speed we have in our car setup is enough. Boosting our cornering will be great. So we're going to choose Koopa Herald. Okay. We are racing in Jeddah, in Miami. Very fast tracks. There is no need in boosting our cornering. These are high-speed tracks, so we are using Street Shark or Firework, etc. Now, there are tracks like Austria, like Imola, like Bahrain. As I like to call them, they are combo tracks, lots of cornering, lots of speed. What do we do there? Okay, we can choose either Street Shark or Koopa, okay? But we go back to our car setup and see. I have lots of cornering and my car setup lacks speed. Great. So, I'm using Street Shark. And that's it. We help to have, we help our car and our setup to have the maximum sum of speed and cornering, and we add with the boost we choose, we add what the track needs. If it needs cornering, we add cornering. If it needs speed, we add speed. If it needs both, we add what our car setup has in a lower capacity. And that's it. So don't forget, we choose a driver with a high race start, and then we choose the fastest compound we can use, and we do our car setup by having speed and cornering sum at its highest level. This is how you see drivers, you see cars, you see opponents starting even with hards and doing excellent starts, overtaking 10, 12 opponents in the first lap. And this is how it's done. It's not only the race start stat. You need to take care of your car, of your speed, your cornering, your tires, your boost, and you will see that you will do miracles at your opening lap. So that's it. I'm going to do more of these videos from now on. I will try to, especially for all those new players that are still trying to catch up and to learn all these new things. Yes, we have to try. I have to try to do more videos like that. Help you. Thank you for thank you for watching. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, and of course stay tuned, because more videos, more live streaming, more races, more fun is coming. Thank you for watching. Take care, everybody. Bye.